Hey Donna.
Hey there.
Wow, did we pick a day to come out, right? This area is full of snow on the ground. What we're going to do now is talk about that near lane parallel traffic and near lane parallel surge. If you remember, we talked about using the surge of the near lane parallel traffic to identify the time in the traffic cycle that's going to be best for you to step off and cross the street. Let me tell you a little bit about this intersection that we're standing at. It's a T intersection. The street in front of you is 4 lanes wide, or a little wider perhaps, and it's called Shore Road. The street to your left is called Main Street, and it's 3 lanes wide.
Okay.
Knowing that, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you where the crosswalk is that you're going to be crossing when you want to cross Shore Road.
Oh, okay. It's right in front of me. It starts at the corner where we're standing and then extends straight ahead of me, going to the corner on the other side of Shore Road.
That's right. I'm going to call that your crosswalk.
Okay.
And when you're properly aligned to cross the street, that crosswalk is always going to be right in front of you.
Okay.
That's your crosswalk.
Yes.
Now let's identify the near lane parallel lanes. What are the lanes next to your crosswalk on Main Street?
Oh, okay. Well, it would be just to the left, immediately to the left of the crosswalk.
That's correct. The near lane parallel traffic happens in the lanes right next to your crosswalk. So that's pretty easy to identify. The third question that we want to ask ourselves is, where does the traffic stop and wait to surge in those lanes next to our crosswalk?
Well, we just heard one. It was immediately to my left. Not immediately, just a little bit behind me to my left. Actually, immediately to my left is a lane that turns right only. So the lane that goes straight through, the traffic that's going to go straight through, waits in the lane that's to my left, a little bit behind me, and 1 lane over from that right turn lane.
That's right. And when we hear the traffic go through from those lanes all the way through the intersection, we know that we've identified the correct surge of traffic. So again, we want to identify our crosswalk, then the lanes that are next to our crosswalk, and then the place in those lanes where the cars will stop and wait and eventually surge.
Cool. Thank you.
Great, Donna. Thanks. Now, let's take a walk to the other end of this crosswalk and see what it looks like applying those same ideas to crossing from the other side back to where we are now.
Okay, very good. All we have to do is climb over these mounds of snow. Donna, who is holding the camera, laughs as Jean helps her climb over the snowbank and start crossing Shore Road. Oh, thank you.
No, this is terrible. Okay, Donna, here we are on the other side of that crosswalk, across the street. And right now you're facing the direction opposite from where you were standing before. And the street in front of you, once again, is Shore Road. And the street to your right is Main Street. So, again, my first question will be, where is your crosswalk?
It's right in front of me, going directly from this corner straight ahead to the other side of Shore Road.
That's right. That's your crosswalk. Where are the lanes that are next to your crosswalk?
That would be just to the right of my crosswalk. And yeah, so just going parallel to the way I'm facing.
That's right. The lanes parallel to your crosswalk and right next to them are the lanes you just identified. Let me ask you something. The cars that stop and wait, Where do they do that? The cars in that main
In that
street
lane?
road. Yeah, in that
Where
lane
they
we
coming
just
from?
identified.
Okay.
Where do they come
So
from?
they would be waiting right basically next to where we were standing. What used to be on my left, now it's in front of me on the other side of Shore Road, but to my right now.
That's
Pretty far,
right.
about 5, well, since this Shore Road is 4 lanes wide, it's, almost 5 lanes away from me.
That's
But
right. It's all the way across those 5 lanes at the other side of the intersection. That's where the surge from the near lane parallel traffic will come from. It's right next to your crosswalk. I'll point out what it isn't though. You'll notice that there's a parallel traffic to your right.
Yes, we
also
just
on
heard the
Main Street.
surge. They were so close. They're right just a lane away from me, waiting on the other side of Main Street. They were very close. They're really closer, much closer than the surge we're waiting for.
Yeah, that traffic may be easy to hear, and it is parallel, but it's not the near lane parallel traffic. So what we want to do is always look for those lanes next to your crosswalk, and then identify where the cars will stop and wait in those very lanes. Great, thanks.